Hi there, friends and neighbors. How y'all doing today? Good, I hope. So today we're up to rescue a wrecked 1994 Chevy. I believe it's a Silverado. I'm not positive. I just picked it up, and we got the trailer back there. I don't think you can see it, but we're gonna pull this thing back home, and we'll shoot several segments about the stages of repairing it. You know, apparently they slid on the ice and hit a semi going about 50, and it looks like there's no frame damage on it, at least from what I can tell. And I think it'll be a good victim. I mean, a good candidate to get back on the road. But we're going to find out together. So stay tuned. Here in a few minutes when I get there, we'll look it over. All right, here we are. This is it. You know, I'll get some better shots of it when I drag it out. I got to cut that. It's into the tire, and I'm going to pop this hood open so I can put a battery in it. But this is like bug central. You see all that? That's just me walking. Look at all them grasshoppers. How nasty. Anyway, I'm going to get at it. Once we have her drug out, I'll get back to you.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, got her loaded. I was able to take the fan belt off because it was into the radiator, and it sounded like every rod in this motor was gone. It actually sounds really good now. And we cut that off. Those are brand new tires, and we don't want to mess them up if we can help it. You know, they had to drive it off the road a little bit, I guess. Anyway, sorry I didn't bring you along to get it loaded, but it's like 107 out here, and I don't know if you can see that. That is one angry sky. It's been sitting here thundering for a while, and I just want to get the heck out of Dodge. So we'll get back to you when we get home with it. And in the meantime, stay on the edge of your seat.
One eternity later.
So we made it. And, you know, not that many miles on this thing for a 94. It runs super good. You know, I'll start it up. You can hear it. But I can't even begin to tell you how stinky this thing is, man. Holy moly. It sounds good, you know. Got new exhaust on it. Not bad. Really good oil pressure and stuff. That looks like they left me a bunch of gas. Doesn't look like it's charging. Oh, I know why, because there's no fan belt. Yeah, anyway, just thought I'd let you see it. Too bad you can't smell it. You'd love it. We'll be back. Hi there. Welcome back. So, we got the 94 over here finally. Off the trailer, kind of ready to go. Over here in the back, we got our pieces and parts, it looks like. I went out, spent several hours in the 100 degrees, and it's super smoky here from the forest fires. And I didn't bring good enough tools. You can see I had to saw that one off. You know, just a fun thing. And anyway, we got a hood over there. Still some pieces and parts we got to get, but you know, I showed you before. But thankfully, I've got the windows down so it can air out a little bit. This thing stinks. Not like mice or anything like that. It stinks like a teenage boy's room after gym class. And 14 dead armpits. And maybe a festive
Cigars too, maybe. Maybe cigarillos or something. Stinks.
something really got a funk to it, doesn't
Does it does have a funk.
it? You know, and then you might catch a little shade because it's only 97 today. A little break. So, you know, I got the hood up now. There's the Tower of Power GM 5.7350. So, anyway, hi there. My face is up here. Anyway, yeah, I know. Anyway, going to go ahead and tear this thing down. I'm not going to bore you guys with trying to watch me tear this apart. When we get ready to start going back together, though, we'll come out and whoa, we'll these little bees. I love this shirt. I've been mauled by like 14 little bees right over there, and I don't know, I may have to change my shirt. Anyway, back to the problem at hand. I'll call you guys back out when we get ready to put it together, and we can have some fun then, because literally I don't think this camera is gonna like sitting out here in 100 degrees. I don't like standing out here in 100 degrees. Have to put it over here on a tripod because my camera lady sure ain't gonna stay out here in 100 degrees.
Nope.
I got a little blue heeler dog in there that's already, I can hear him going ape shit, ape poop, and he ain't gonna like it. So anyway, if I find something interesting, then I'll bring you guys back. Till then, just hang tight.
Much later.
So I thought I'd bring you back and just, you know, give you a quick progress report for finishing up the day we started earlier. We'll be back on it tomorrow. Got the fender off. You can see right here, pretty chewy. We got to get that out of the way to get the radiator support off. Pretty chewy. And then we got to have to pull everything out that's right in here so that we can put the porta power in. We're going to try to push this fender forward, then the door will open. Pop that owie out right there, and you can see the fan is wasted. Fan's got a big old owie in it. Look at that. See, can you see that? Fan, see, that's a straight one. That one's got a big hooey in it. So anyway, that's future Aaron's problem for tomorrow.
Action.
Action?
Action.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Well, so I brought you back so you can see we kind of got things going here. I put a little insert video in that we did, and before we can really take this fender off, as you can see right here, we can't open the door. Let me show you, camera lady. You can see that it's not going to open because of this gap, and there's a big dent right there. So in order to be able to use this fender, still fairly good. There's no sense in spending a bunch of money on another fender, because they want like 60 bucks and then a core charge, you know. Unless you know somebody that's got a fender, it's, you know, more money. I'm trying to do this on a budget. This is just a fix and flip kind of arrangement. So we got out the old porta power, as you can see right there. If you're familiar with those or not, they're a hydraulic pushing and pulling device. This one just basically pushes, but they're the old body man's friend, you know. Saved many a hide. Anyway, here it is right here. I don't know if you can see, but we're gonna try to push this core support forward and hopefully relieve some of this back here, and then we'll be able to salvage this fender. So what we do here, first of all too, let me add that you can buy these at Hobo Fright. You know, this one I guess came from somewhere else, and it was a couple $100. This is the heavier duty model. They have a smaller one, but you can probably pick one up for under $100. If you're going to use it a lot, it's handy. But you can use it for all kinds. I see people split logs with these things, you name it. Jack up houses, whatever. It's 10 tons or something. Yeah, that one's 10 tons. Anyway, so maybe you want to come over here and kind of watch the fender. I'm going to start pumping, baby. And we'll see what happens here. Might have to
Pump it up.
Might have to reposition it and do something else with it. We don't know. We don't have too long out here. It's hotter than Hades. It's like 98. Camera ladies made out of butter. My stupid little slur dog's in there, probably pissed off like crazy, barking. I don't hear him barking yet, but he's up to no good. I trust you on that. Let me know if you see it moving. Something must be happening.
A little bit.
Is that the dent pop right here?
A little bit.
So, good advice here is not to get you carried away, you know, and just kind of stop and have a look. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
as you can see up
You
here,
can see it's kind of
we've
pulling
got
it out a
little
little.
bit of a. I got like a soft hammer here. Kind of.
You hear all the dirt falling out of the fender.
Cancer. Okay, I think we need to go a little more, but look,
Yeah?
you know, kind of. The key here is, too, I don't want to knock the paint off and make it ugly. Otherwise, I might as well get a different fender that's the wrong color. So, and one thing I might add, whether we mentioned it previously, we did find a fender that's pretty close to the right color, which is nice, you know. I mean, I'm not going to paint this truck. It's going to make it ugly, but not as ugly, you know. And one time, I had one with a bad fender and door. I found one almost exactly perfect right color match, and we put those on there and sold it for top dollar. Guy never even noticed. So now look at this.
I see it's almost all the way out.
Almost like I know what I'm doing.
You see, gap is back in the door.
The gap's back in the door. Can we open it yet?
See the
Maybe.
gap?
I'll bet you we can.
Oh, there we go.
A little tight.
Little bit tight as the garbage falls out of the truck. Oh, popped even more.
Up top because it suddenly got way loose.
Yeah, this popped here.
Oh yeah.
And just feel a teeny tiny little dent in it.
Oh yeah. So I think you ought to
Ah! Could have hit my feet.
Trust me, I'll be rubbing her feet for the next 2 months if that happens. And I might like that. This crazy dog lost the rubber. Hate it when you lose the rubber. We're out with the log. What's going on over there now? Not a problem over here. How's the door going?
Gap is pretty good.
Yeah, I have a little Humpty Dumpty right here. You might be able to see it.
Just a little tiny bump there.
See this little hickey right there. I think we're just about there, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah, we don't want to get you carried away because 10 tons is a lot. It could pull the fender right off, you know. Oh yeah, it looks
Oh, yeah.
good. Look at that.
There's just a little bit of a dent right there. I'll feel it. Not bad though. I can maybe hit it from the inside.
Maybe, probably. Oh, look at that. We don't care. Look at this. The hinges on this door shot. But I don't care about that. I just don't want it to be wrecked. Yeah, it stinks, huh?
Yeah.
And I want it to smell a whole lot better than that. We get those two things accomplished, a little ding like that ain't gonna bother me at all. The hood's got a couple dents in it. Yeah, it's just a good old work truck. Gonna be for sale if anybody's interested. Probably gonna be, I don't know, somewhere around $2,500 maybe. Does run super good, got brand new exhaust system, brand new tires, new front end. You know, we'll see how it comes out. If you're really interested, hit me up. I'll put the email address down there in the description. That's what everybody else does. They either go up here and it's never up there, or it's over here and it's never over there. So I'm just gonna say down there. Okay, well, let's see what we got now. What we're gonna do next is let some of that pressure on and see where we end up. Shall we? You
All
wanna
right.
watch from over here?
Let's.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, Roy.
Go. What do we got?
Well, not too bad. It did settle a little bit, but actually it's not too bad.
What I'm mostly concerned with is this gap here.
It shrunk a little bit.
But is the door gonna open?
Yep.
It does.
Mhm.
Yeah. So now the next
Boy.
thing, I'm gonna let the camera lady get back inside, and I'm gonna go in with her and have a little drink of iced tea real quick. But then when I come out, you won't be here, but you'll just know that this went on, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna loosen up all these bolts and shove it forward, and then tighten these bolts up, and that should give us what we need. The next phase, I'll just kind of talk to you about it real quick. Watch out there, you don't step in that pot of oil. We're gonna have to hack this off to get to these bowls. We got to pull this out. I don't know if we've got any Freon in this thing or not. We're gonna pull all this stuff off, pull the core support out, and then I got a new one, put it in, bolt this fender back to it. Then we can get that other fender in, and yeah, we're getting there. I'd like to get it buttoned up, just because, you know, you can swing around and look at all this projects we got going. We are going to be a busy channel here. You might want to stay tuned in, like and share, subscribe. We make videos no one likes, so you could be the first one to like it. You know, while you're looking at channels, you might go over and visit my buddy at X's Chopper Blog Shop blog. It's pretty good. He's hilarious. You'll truly like him, and he might even give me a shout. He's got more subscribers and likes than I do. You know, and behind him, this other little garage here too. Not only we got a John Deere tractor in there, we've got a part out. We've got a Honda Shadow from one of our other videos that finally runs. We're trying to button it up and get it sold. And we'll do a little follow-up on that. We've got this little Honda here. We've been Honda rich all summer long, man. I got more Hondas than I know what to
We
do
have
with.
a poor buried Harley.
Yeah, this thing I pay a bunch of money for and never get to ride. I wanted to dig it out today and go for a ride, and that could still happen. It could. Probably won't, but it could. Anyway, we'll have you back in here after this is all stripped. Like I say, I'm going to go ahead and get it apart. Probably going to get the core in, and then we'll get ready to put it back together. We'll check back in. That's probably going to be another video, because we might as well milk this thing as long as we can. It's called content, people. Anyway, catch you later.